Hope Tri-Cities.
Hey, Hope!
We miss you, family.
Yes.
We have a couple things that we want to just continue to update you with.
Because communication is good. Radio silence,
Not so good.
not so good.
See?
See,
Not
it's
so
awful. Come here. We just want to hug you.
good. You can tell we're losing it.
We're losing.
Hey, so a couple things. I know a lot of you guys are wondering, and some of you are anxious.
Mm-hmm.
I know I kind of get flustered and frustrated. I'll just be honest, all this thing just sucks.
It does.
It really sucks.
It's okay to say that.
I know
sucks.
you probably, hopefully your kids aren't watching. I don't know how else
Sorry.
to describe it other than
Stinks.
saying that. It's just a horrible
Stinks.
thing that we can't be together, we can't meet. And quite frankly, the whole issue surrounding this lockdown is very complex.
Yeah.
So to rush back into meeting together it's not the wisest thing for us to do.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue to follow through with what's happening around the States.
Right, what it looks like as far as phasing into a meeting. And like we have these weekly updates because literally things are changing week to week.
Yeah.
And we want to honor what is being suggested for us to do as an organization.
Yeah, so what we want to do is, I do want to look at the bright side of things.
Yes.
I think it's really important for us. I was talking to someone today that they get to hang out with their family every morning, every afternoon. They eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner together. I mean, there's some actually really cool things they're saying. I've never made these kind of connections before with my family and my kids. No. So I want us to look at the brighter side of things.
That online services are everywhere.
Yeah, people
Everyone
are
is being
hearing the gospel.
exposed.
Some of you are inviting your friends and family and
Yes.
coworkers to watch online, and it's happening. And
Yep.
I encourage you to keep doing that. You're being evangelistic.
Yes.
And just saying, hey, follow this link and watch online. It's going to be a good thing. And so we encourage you to continue to do that. The gospel is being spread out. That's a good thing. And I think even more than that, some people say, well, the church doors are closed.
Yeah.
Yes, but I want to say the church is alive.
Right.
You're alive.
Right.
You're the church. We're the church.
It's
And
not
so
a matter of whether the church is essential or non-essential.
You're
Fact is,
essential.
You're essential.
You're essential.
You are part of God's kingdom expanding. You are essential, and we have to shift our perspective to think that way.
You
that
are the church, and wherever you go, that's holy ground.
Yes,
Wherever you
yes.
go, that is where Jesus is. And
Come on.
so for you to be the church in your neighborhood, that's really important. That's essential. That brings hope and light into a situation where maybe there is no hope. Maybe there's domestic violence. Who knows what's happening in the homes around you? And so what's important for us is we look at this as okay, we're gonna take this horrible situation and we're gonna allow Jesus' light to shine in it. Guess what? It's gonna be brighter than the darkness.
Right, always.
And we're gonna be able to bring hope wherever we go. And so
speaking of brighter,
we unleash hope.
Yes, unleash hope
Go
in the
ahead.
Tri-Cities. So speaking of being light in the darkness, we want to hear the stories of you being the church out in your neighborhoods, whether it's a phone call to someone that you haven't talked to in a long time. I recently heard a story which was it hit my heart so deeply. A young boy was playing Xbox. He's been on Xbox more than normal because of this situation, but he was able to intervene and stop someone from committing suicide because he was there. He didn't just let this person have this self-negative talk. He took the step and he called that person and he talked them off the ledge from wanting to kill themselves to having some sort of hope. So it's those type of stories that may have never happened. That kid may have decided to take his life if that other kid wasn't there in that situation.
And there's all these, that's a miracle. Like there's all these different kinds of miracles, hope stories or stories of hope that if you look at yourself, you're going to see those things.
Yeah.
So we ask you to please find those things no matter how big or how small and share them. Please email them to us. Let us know, and then we will figure out ways to highlight those things as the weeks come on. Because I think it's important for us all to hear stories like that that lifts up our hope, that lifts up our faith, that lifts up our view of who Jesus is and who those people are. Jesus loves your neighbors. Jesus loves your coworkers. Jesus loves those people that are around you. So let's unleash hope in the Tri-Cities and beyond.
Yeah, come on. We love you. We miss you. We cannot wait to be back in the same physical space as you, and know that we value that. This is not an easy decision for us.
It breaks
week
our hearts.
to week. It absolutely breaks our hearts.
That we're not able to gather. And the fact, just so you know this, we don't want to minimize the importance of gathering by us saying that we got to be the church out there. Like, I want both and. We come together, we party together, we celebrate together, but then at the same time, we are the church. We're finding people that don't know Jesus, and we're telling them, we're unleashing hope wherever we go. We tell people about Jesus wherever we go. And so I think by us saying, okay, we submit to these instructions that are given to us, I think it honors God, and it does honor people. So we want to thank you for that. And even though we don't agree on all the things that are going on, I know I don't, I know we don't. Yeah. But we honor God and we honor people by walking this out. And it's beautiful to him. It's a beautiful aroma to God. Yeah.
So the next steps is to be the church regardless, because you are essential. We love you guys.
We miss you guys.
Yep. We'll see
you next week.